I think it's very hard to feel our life purpose if we don't feel our wholeness. Our educational system is really set up to deprive us of our wholeness. It's unnatural for young people to sit in a classroom year after year after year.
In my life, hearing the call was feeling that there was something bigger than me that I am meant to find and find within myself. Hearing the call into the unknown. The emphasis is like, how can you learn from the whole picture? Learning isn't always out of a book or from a test or from someone teaching at you. You can learn from yourself, you can learn from your peers, you can learn from the trees.
This generation that's coming through now understands that the world requires a different response. So one of the important ways for them to navigate is for us to ask them, what do you love? And what are you drawn to? And then give them every encouragement to move toward that. So we have a year that's devoted to the process of discovering who I am.
What does it actually mean to connect all of these thoughts that can take you anywhere, right? Our thoughts are amazing. They can just take us out into space. Our imagination is fertile ground for creativity and doing things, but the doing happens in the body. But it's like, can we make that practice of taking imagination, trickling it down into the body? How does it actually want to move out into the world and into action? Here we go. So really remember, glorious, amazing human beings that we are, we get to fly. I'm coming right to you. So coming all the way through. Yeah, this is the only place we can experience our lives. And we try to do it everywhere else but here, in our bodies. Open it up, and then take it to the side.
Leap Year focuses on the entire human being. So it is the mind, the body, the soul, spirituality, emotion, everything that makes up an entire human being, and especially a healthy human being. In my high school, we would learn about history and mathematics and science and everything. It focuses on the mind, but not on mindfulness whatsoever. Whereas in Leap Year, it teaches me like emotional skills, movement skills, learning how to interact with different cultures, learning how to interact with myself in a healthy manner. It sets a really strong basis for me to learn for the rest of my life.
Leap Year has nourished my spirit in a way of encouraging me to be however I am and to dig deeper into myself to figure out who I really am and what my purpose is and what really makes me feel the most alive and what makes me like fill with passion or fill with love, and having that space and that support to really figure out those things.
Yeah, we're friends. I'd say we're friends.
Shake your head.
We have a lot of fun together, and we're also like, we're willing to go deeper and take it to that next step, which is something that you don't often find, especially in like teenage worlds.
We come and we all live together, and we have to learn what that's about. When students come here, we are working together, we're living together, we're eating together, and there's this understanding that everybody has their own part in creating something that is good and rich and nourishing and fulfilling. So here I'm responsible for the individual, but I'm also in relationship with the whole. And as I begin to discover that and feel the depth of that, my sense of being part of something is stronger, and then I'm much, much more interested in showing up fully.
We create a series of whole experiences in which they really have to participate and come forward. You never know what it is that's going to actually activate the student.
The international travel was one of the best experiences that I've ever had. I was in a very small, contained bubble. And so this was the first experience that I've had where I've been able to really experience where my comfort zone ends and travel and really experience a different culture.
It's better than this. I mean, traveling and also getting an education and college credits and just bringing people together in a really unique way. Wow, adventure.
Right. What are we instilling in the young adults that we work with?
We're not really instilling, but we're creating an environment in which their natural sense of integrity can come forth and the learner can be reawoken within them.
Our actions have an impact. There's a wisdom that's moving here too that will actually teach us how to do something different.
Man, I just think back to the first retreat I was here and how much I've grown since then and how much I've really healed and how much I'm learning about myself, about my feelings, about my grief, about how to deal with everything in the world at large and just how to really live into it all. Leap Now can help you grow into this person you are and let it all out, just bring your full self here.
I mean, it changed my life. Like, literally, it's cheesy, but I was going in one direction and then I did Leap Year and then now I'm going in my own direction. That feels really right.
If you really want to know who I am and how I fit into this world, the invitation is for you to come and spend a year really digging into that.
Leap Now, to me, is like a gift. Boxes and boxes wrapped in wrapping paper and bows. And as the year goes on, I start to unwrap the bows and tear the wrapping paper and open the boxes. And at the end of the year, there I am, the gift. And that's a gift I get to keep unwrapping for the rest of my life.